afternoon, good evening, wherever you're viewing from. I'm Laura Thompson with TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with the global reach, and you tune into the coffee break. And I was just sitting here minding my own business, and a couple of gentlemen walked in and said that they would like to share a few moments with me on the coffee break. And, I don't like to do coffee alone, so I said, okay, why not? So before we get started with the interview, I would like to get you to tell me who you are, what you do, why you doing it, why you do it, and what's going on.
So my name is Darren Charles. I'm the Vice Chairman of the Pillars and Pathways Foundation here in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay.
So what Pillars and Pathway is a nonprofit organization that whose main direction, I should say, is education, leadership development, and community enrichment.
Okay. So do you do that for the entire community or for young men, or is it for young men?
So this is for the entire community.
Okay.
Our scope encompasses the San Antonio community as a whole.
Okay. So what are some of the projects that y'all worked on?
So we have three pillars.
Okay.
One of our pillars is academics and educational resources.
Okay.
This is where we provide services to get young men and women tutoring,
Okay.
expose them to ways to earn financial support for college,
Okay.
for education as a whole. I won't just say college, but trade schools as well.
Okay.
Then our second tier, I should say, or our second pillar would be, our community outreach.
Okay.
So our community outreach is basically a grassroots effort,
Okay.
meeting people where they live, getting to know what their issues in the community are, doing the fundraising activities necessary to help people just in the general community, be it vets, be it homeless, special women initiatives, whatever the case may be. Again, the organization has transformed and tried to modernize to meet the needs of the people where they live mostly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so you said you had three pillars. So what's the third one?
And the third pillar being political reform. And again, this is where we are out and we are encouraging people to vote.
Okay.
Letting them understand the importance of voting and that their voice actually does matter. And we can look around and we can see where it is necessary to some people, so that people understand
Mm-hmm.
how their vote plays out in these elections, not just on a federal level, but on a local level as well.
Oh, okay. So you all are getting ready to host an event.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it on the
It's on
9th?
July 9th.
July 9th. Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about what that's all about and who it benefits?
All right, so on July 9th, Pillars and Pathways will be holding its inaugural Rhythm and River event.
Okay.
This event will be held at the Hard Rock Cafe, downtown San Antonio on the Riverwalk.
Okay.
The intent or the purpose of the event is to start to generate operational funds and educational funds so that we can start dispersing those funds back into the community while maintaining some operational presence, but dispersing those funds back in the community in the forms of scholarships, career building programs, and things of that nature.
Okay. So is this this is an Alpha event, correct?
This is the Pillars and Pathway event.
Oh, okay.
The men of Alpha Phi Alpha are partnering with us
Oh, okay.
to help us move the initiative forward.
Oh, okay. So Pillars and Pathways is a separate organization?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So thank you for that clarification.
Yes.
I was like, okay. So where is it going to be held, and what's the time?
7 o'clock, 7 to 9
Okay.
at the Hard Rock Cafe, downtown on the Riverwalk.
Okay.
It is a curated event. There'll be a number of different things that'll be going on. We'll have a DJ. It's going to be a multicultural event. This is going to be something that is specific to our African American population or anything of that nature. This is a multicultural event. It is meant to inspire and get people out to mingle, experience different culture, be it music, be it foods and things of that nature, to try to galvanize the community again.
Okay. So about how many people do you expect?
Um, we're looking to have at least 100 people.
Okay.
Looking to have at least 100 people, and again, we're encouraging people to come out and enjoy this experience. You can find us on social media,
Okay.
on Pillars Pathways at Instagram and Pillars Pathways at Facebook.
Okay.
And there you'll be able to purchase tickets using the QR code and the sites there.
Okay.
Mhm.
So y'all heard it first. This is the Pillars and Paths first, which is the inaugural event to start raising additional funds to extend to the community to take care of our community needs. We have a lot of needs out in the community, and so for these brothers to step up and take the time out of their busy schedules to organize events and raise money is a phenomenal task. So, we appreciate all of the work that you do in the community, and we look forward well, they look forward to seeing you out. I'll be there as well, so I look forward to. But we look forward to seeing you come out and support the event. This is one of those party with a purpose
That's
type
exactly what it
events.
is. Party with a purpose.
And so there's QR codes all over the place. You might see a flyer. We're going to put the QR code on the screen so people can see it. And also you'll see the flyer on the screen as well. So you're tuned into the Coffee Break on TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with the global reach. And are you an Alphaman?
I am.
Oh, okay.
I am.
Okay, so how long have you been in Alpha?
I've been Alpha for about 30 years.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you was about 30.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much. But no. Matter of fact, I will be 56 tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? Happy birthday. So
Thank
y'all sing happy birthday to our Alphaman guest up here. So where'd you pledge?
So I pledged at Ferris State University, Zeta Beta chapter in upstate Michigan.
Okay. Okay. All right. So for all you alpha women and alpha men that are watching, I know y'all are going to be there, but we want the general public to get their tickets. You can scan the QR code showing on the screen. You can go to Pillars
Pathways at Instagram and Pillars Pathways at Facebook.
Oh, okay. See, I was saying Pillars and Pathways. Thank you for that correction. It's Pillars, Pathways.
Yes, well, for the sites.
For the sites. Okay. All right. So thank you for coming and hanging out with me on my coffee break for a little bit.
No
I
problem.
always enjoy the company, and you've been tuned into the Coffee Break on TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with the global reach. And thank you so much. And y'all get your tickets because they're going fast, and it's next week. So get your tickets.
Definitely. Thank you.
So we're back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're viewing from. I'm Laura Thompson with TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with the global reach, and you tune into the Coffee Break. And man, I just keep having company to walk in and want to have coffee with me. And so this is probably a familiar face in the community and across the city. So before we get started with speaking with him, though, I would like for you to introduce yourself, tell us who you are, what you do, why you do it, and all of that good stuff. Where you're from, everything.
Great. So my name is Trinity Bishop, and right now I'm the current sitting president for Delta Rho Lambda chapter, seated right here in San Antonio, Texas. Lovely city, lovely town, and I've been this president at this level for roughly going on 7 months. So,
okay. Oh, you're brand new. Okay.
brand new to the position. With that being the case, brand new to the learning curve itself. So that's what I do here in San Antonio. I also work with our local nonprofits as well, like the one you guys might have heard of earlier called Pillars and Pathways Foundation. So
Okay.
that's some of the things that I do here in the city of San Antonio, as well as Bexar County and Medina County too as well.
Oh, okay. So where are you from?
Originally born and raised out of Mississippi.
Okay.
So little Mississippi boy, transplanted to Texas through my military service, which landed me here. Of course, not in the lovely city of San Antonio. I got stuck in Fort Hood, but of course, through that and having good friends that brought me here to explore the city of San Antonio, I ended up staying here.
Wow.
Mhm.
So he don't sound like he's from Mississippi, does he? But he is. He is.
Thank you, thank you.
Wow. So thank you for coming and hanging out a little bit. So so you're the president or the basilisk of
Of this chapter, yes, ma'am.
This
So
chapter.
that's the one thing that's a little bit different for Alpha Phi Alpha as opposed to the other Divine Nine organizations.
Okay.
We still recognize the head leader of our chapters as presidents.
Okay.
While we do see that other organizations use basilisk, anti-basilisk as their known moniker for the names of the position,
Okay.
but we use it. We use the traditional presidency as that term. As we go into other levels of Alpha, you see it kind of gets added to it. So it'll be the regional vice president
Okay.
and the ultimate honor, the general president of the organization, who is our current sitting is Lucien J. Metellus Jr. So it just changes a little bit. So to give you that designation, like I said, I always refer to myself as the chapter president. So that way there's a clear delineation as
Wow.
my reach and my authority.
Wow. Well, I came from my mom was AKA.
Okay.
Two of my sisters were AKAs, and I was me Phi Me, and I didn't really learn
We all start there.
about the different positions and everything. So
Yeah.
I apologize.
Oh no, you're fine.
I'm talking to the president, so don't get it twisted.
We
So,
keeping it humble because I think that's one of the bigger parts too. Because when people hear that term, the posture changes, the tone in the conversation. I like to introduce myself as just Trent.
right.
Yeah, just Trent. And then when they ask me a question, I'm saying, are you asking me for myself or are you asking me for my position?
Right.
And that's the
Yeah.
thing. So that's why it's a different conversation, but it's the same as anybody else.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I think too. People introduce me as Laura, and then when they say what I do,
Yeah,
their back straightens up. But I'm just Laura too.
there you go. Yeah, it's like I said, what you said perfectly. We all start out as me, Phi Me.
Right.
That's it.
Right. And I'm still me Phi Me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
The same, just the same humility, the same down to earthness.
That's what we need.
Can talk to anybody on any level. So.
And that's a great way to be, and that's something that we try to teach with a lot of our programs, like with Project Alpha, go to high school, go to college, C2C, is to remain humble in learning. We'll start from the top of that. So with our chapter here, we push a lot of the Project Alpha and go to high school, go to college. Now with Project Alpha, we're trying to teach sexual health.
Okay.
Right?
That's important.
And one of the things that I always like to tell the young men and women is that being yourself is more attractive than being someone else.
Right.
So in that moment, be mindful of the A word in there. So teaching them that you have to make good choices, right? That influences them to understand that we know we can't stop you from what you're doing, but we can educate you.
Right.
And that's the key to that one. And then when we talk about go to high school, go to college, what we're doing is we're trying to create an educated and well-informed populace amongst us, be that whether it be the young men or women, because we know that the education that you receive today could be the enriching of the community tomorrow. So that's one of the two things that we focus on between the things that are going on right here in San Antonio. So our chapter really focuses in on that, and that's why we have that program called the Alpha Gents. Know that it's one of our prideful programs because we have a little over 20 kids in that
Wow,
program.
that's phenomenal.
We just had our scholarship ceremony here last month to commend and send those young men and women off to school with something in their pockets to help, because we know that the financial burden is heavy, especially in the day and time now where we're seeing inflation creep faster than it traditionally has done in the past.
Right.
Any little thing helps, which is one of the reasons why we continue to work in the community, like helping Pillars and Pathways with the Rhythm and River event that they're hosting on July 9th at the Hard Rock.
Wow.
So that helps, using our influence, our reach, our network, along with you, Ms. Laura, allows us to get that message out so people can be there. Like, I think I heard it best when you said it earlier, is party with a purpose. So many times we go out and we want to get our minds off of what we do every day. This is that moment.
Right. And I mean, instead of buying 4 drinks, you could buy 2, and give an extra donation.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, it's a sacrifice. Our kids have to sacrifice.
Mhm.
People in our community have to sacrifice,
That's true.
and it takes money to
It does.
to help.
Yeah.
And so, those of us that can afford to help,
Mhm.
let's help.
We do, and that's true. And that's one of the things about when I was asked, did I want to be the president?
Mm-hmm.
They said, well, what's your main driving focus? And I said, well, pretty good at talking to people.
You are.
But the main thing to me was being able to take the lineage of Delta Rho Lambda, pushing that lineage, using its purpose, and the tools that the brothers offer to the chapter, to the public, so that we can reinvest in our community. September 3rd, 1949, you had 8 men come together, and they sat there and they said, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's start this chapter. Let's be that impact. Well over 75 plus years later, they're still doing that. To this day, bringing me in. I'm a young alpha. I'm not as old as some of my other counterparts. I'm only 6 years old.
Well, you need the younger minds to come in.
Yeah, with youth comes its privileges.
Mm-hmm.
So they use these young legs a lot to move around,
Get over there and
get
do
them
that.
good. Yeah.
Right.
So, and that's the thing that really you hit the nail on the head. The sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Take that time, come out, hang out. I'm gonna crack a bunch of jokes that night. Definitely want to be a good house guest and host, but I think that's the biggest point. Giving a little bit to get a lot out of it, because the kids appreciate it a lot, and so does the community.
And it doesn't take much to please kids.
It don't. I learned.
It don't take a whole bunch of money. The money comes into helping to support them.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take a lot to, they're eager to learn.
They are.
A lot of people label them as not eager to learn, but they are. They're like sponges.
They are.
And they want to be involved.
They do. And that's the beautiful thing about our kids that we have and that we have the foundation with. I love it because they love everything that we love to do, And it goes back to an old saying that my wife said. She said, men are nothing but adult kids. Because y'all get excited over the littlest of things. And I told her, I said, well, that's why it's so easy for some of us to connect with some of the kids of today. Because we see the excitement, like when we do things about teaching them about life skills.
Right.
How to change a tire, how to check your oil. I'm still riding around in a Mustang, and I get excited just to hear it turn on.
Right.
And so did the kids. They got excited. They wanted to open the hood and see what was under my hood of the car. And I said, yeah, and those are little things, like teaching them weapon safety. That's a really big thing right now in Texas, and we're trying our best to protect our kids from these elements of the world that we've created to either protect us, but they also do destruction, right? But just watching them as they learn weapon safety, they got excited. They're like, oh, this isn't that bad at all. It's all about the training,
right?
And the
The
teaching.
training and the self-control.
That's it. Yeah, spot on, Ms. Laura. Spot on.
So, I love working with kids, and I love to hear stories about
Yes,
organizations and individuals that look at kids in a positive light, and want to get down on the ground with them and help them.
Yeah.
So where do you get your kids?
So we take in kids from all over San Antonio and Bexar County, Guadalupe. It doesn't matter if the parent is willing to get those young men and women to us. We're willing to take those young men and women in and teach them the life skills they need to be successful. So a range of those items, while we continually preach and practice everything that our national office and our organization as a whole has done for well over 115 plus years, we continue to build upon those moments. Like I said, with the earlier ones, one of the other things that is like a subsidiary program that we do is Big Brothers Big Sisters, right?
Oh, okay.
So with that program, we take a lot of that in, and we adopt that through mentor. So like myself, with the job and profession I do, I have some of the kids from our program. They come and they ask and they learn about artificial intelligence, and they're learning about cybersecurity, and they're trying to understand how do they get to where I am, and then being that I'm not that far removed from some of them.
Right.
I go back and I tell them, say, hey, you can start here. You can do this. This was a little different from me. I started as a computer scientist. I moved from that. So that allows me that opportunity. Just like you said, there's no such thing as a bad kid.
Oh,
You just might have had a
absolutely
bad
not.
teacher.
Or they just might not have been guided correctly. That's a
it.
bad teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
or a bad parent.
bad parent, yeah. And so that allows us to inject that positive reinforcement and also that positive teachings.
Wow,
So
I
we take them
love
from
this.
everywhere. We don't care if you can get your kids to us.
Wow.
We'll take them.
Well, I'd like to come hang out with y'all
Yeah, come
sometime.
on.
And
Because that's one of the things that we're doing this year. We noticed that social media, podcasting, information technology, some of these things were more so the kids wanted to learn more about. So we'd love to welcome you in. That way you can talk about the TAAN and also just show them that, hey, you can do something great with just your voice.
Well, I always tell them if you can talk good, you can be a broadcaster, you can be an attorney, you can be a
You can be a politician.
politician. Yeah,
Yes, you can.
You can be anything, just talking.
Yes.
So you don't have to talk in class, but you can learn the things the skills, that develop those skills
Yes.
to use it somewhere else and make money.
That's it.
And so they like, okay.
I tell people all the time is if you can create the need and the demand and then supply it, you'll never work a day in your life.
Right, right.
That's it.
I just started realizing, I said, I'm working. I didn't really look at it like that, but it's a lot of pieces to it
Yes.
that require work.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to do the fun stuff, but,
Yeah, that's.
I think all of us do that.
I about to say, I think that's the crux of it all. Like, what you do? I'm doing the fun stuff. What about the back end?
It's tough.
We're working on it. So that's
Yeah,
it.
but this has been a great conversation. Y'all
Yes,
are doing great things in the community. Working with kids is always a plus. Exposing them to positive adults
Yes.
that can help bring out their potential and see their potential is a great opportunity for the kids. And so
It is. And it's a pleasure, like I said, a lot of the brothers that help us do it, like Darren Charles and Gregorio Armand and Damon Collier, John Dills,
Okay.
Raheem, these men, they take it to another level because they have kids and they know what their kids are facing. And like I said, I'm new to this because I got a 5-year-old at the same time.
Wow.
So I'm like, I get it, as a dad, and allowing, like you said, positive enforcement from positive role models in positive situations, it creates a positive outcome.
It does.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that the new school is stepping up because
Oh yeah.
the old school was a little harder.
Yeah.
And I guess they had to be. I guess. But they always say these kids have changed. They're different. They are.
They are.
And they need special attention
They do.
and people that know that people care about them and is willing to spend time with them and don't mind doing it.
That's it. Yep.
So you've been tuned into the Coffee Break on TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with the global reach. And I've been here with the phenomenal Trent Bishop. And we look forward to, I'm just going to give a plug for the event.
Yeah.
If you could give a plug for it.
Yeah, definitely. If you could, please grab your tickets now for Rhythm and River. Again, first time ever. Let's go out and let's have a great time at the Hard Rock Cafe from 7 to 9. And I heard there might be a few freebies that come out of that. I'm not too sure, but
Right.
I have it on good authority that if you do show up, we will take care of you. If you've been anywhere with the foundation and the alphas lately, we do love our guests and we show you with appreciation.
Right. And it's a party with a purpose.
That's right.
Rhythm on the River, which is near the Riverwalk.
It is in person.
So come on out. Scan your QR code on the screen and get your tickets.
Yes,
You'll be happy that you did. And it's for a good cause.
it is.